Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 28 of Runaway Teen in the City, though we are in the adult or young adult years phase. Now, poor little Arabella has woken up and she's had a nightmare, but she looks like she's not so upset anymore, but she is still tired even though it's 7:30 in the morning. I must have kept her up pretty late last night. So I have Andi reading her to sleep to try and work on her imagination skill and also to help her get back to sleep. I thought she was sad, and often when they've had a nightmare they can't get back to sleep, but I guess the one good thing with toddlers is when they get angry and sad and whatnot, it does seem to pass fairly quickly. They don't seem to have the moodlets for an inordinate amount of hours, but they do sometimes have it for about an hour or whatnot. So she's asleep and Andi is awake, and she actually is pretty well rested and everything, so I can't remember. She wants to try for a baby with Dimitri. Well, we'll hold off on that for a little bit. And she wants to teach a toddler to dance, and she wants to make a friend. From being confident, that one will fade probably pretty quickly. Now she needs to do some masterpieces, so maybe we will have her go and do some painting. And hopefully she'll get one. It looks like something's broken here. I'm sure her handiness is reasonable, so we are going to have her go repair that. After I send her off to do it, I'm going to just quickly check where she is. She's level 4. That's fine. That's reasonable. Even for electronics. Though usually if they get dazed, essentially, from doing electronics when they're lower down on their handiness skill, it doesn't actually kill them right away. It'll only daze them, and then it's good not to do something like that again because it could kill them the second time. It's not that easy to kill Sims in Sims 4 using just the in-game without mods and whatnot, though they can be killed and they can die. And that is one way. It's just a harder way because, of course, by the time they get to the next time, they'll have boosted their skill a little bit. So, and let me see, we may as well scavenge for parts. Now, I think this Host Triumph, I bet you that I still have this enabled. So I'm going to disable it because I do not want her to be playful. There's really no benefit in this case because she really just needs to be, no. We're not going there. You are going to go the loud gaze to get inspired. And I'm going to grab that and put that in our garbage, which we'll get 30 simoleans for by doing it ourselves and not having her do it. Now, is this her painting? Yes, it is. So you know what? We'll just resume that painting when she's become inspired. Now, let me check with Dimitri what his... So he doesn't work today. He's still in the tech guru career, and he needs to donate to a protester and complete a mural at the art center. Now, I'm just double checking. I know I was working, I'm pretty sure, on the not computer whiz aspiration. So he needs to make a video gamer app is what he needs to do today. But when he wakes up, we will let him have a shower. And then we will get him to go do some programming. We'll let him program. I'm going to have him sit here so that he takes the computer I want him to take, and we're going to program, and we can make a plugin now, which is what we need to do for that. No, we have to make a mobile app. We always could make a plugin from a very low level. I'm mistaken here. He can make a mobile app, so we will have him work on that and have him listen to some music so that he doesn't get too so it helps keep his fun up. So let's see, how is Andi? She will need a shower, but we'll let her keep painting right now, especially because Arabella's sleeping. The flea market is in town. So how much was this worth? It obviously was it is worth 1764. How many paintings do we have in our inventory? We actually have quite a few, so in some ways it would be good to go to the flea market and try and sell our paintings. Maybe that's what we'll do today, once everybody is up. And how are Arabella's needs? She really needs to sleep a lot. That's a good question. Do we go? Because I would like to go, but I don't know that she's really in any shape to go to the flea market. I think that's probably because we had that party really late in the last part, so she was up later. And then it didn't help that she had nightmare and woke up, because she is only level 2 of the thinking skill, and they're more likely to sleep through the night when they get to level 3, and I think it's pretty much a guaranteed that they'll sleep through the night when they finally get to level 5, which is the final level. So now how much is that? It was obviously not a masterpiece because we didn't know it was only worth 316. So we're going to just sell that because I don't think that's worth our time. Maybe we'll keep it. And actually I kind of like it. Where would we put it? I guess we could put it, doesn't really suit above there. And of course that is, the treadmill is there, so it doesn't work there. I don't know. I'm just going to put it here for now, and I'll frame it and then figure out later where I'd like to put it, because right now I'm not particularly sure where I want it to go. So I don't want you to craft a dragon sculpture. How are you doing? You're up and you're showering. I'm going to undo these things. And no, I don't actually want you to go there. That was a mistake on my part. So, little Arabella. She's probably good enough that if she gets up and goes potty, and how long it'll take her. Not going to get very much time at the flea market. These frogs are probably ready to be bred. I checked just before I started recording and they weren't ready to be bred, and we probably should sell some of them because our bills are going to be based on our value, which is the other reason I really want to sell some of these paintings. We need the money, but also our bills are going to be very high because of the fact that we have so much in our inventory, including those paintings. So we're going to sell those frogs and put them back. Oh, Andi, I gotta put that back in the inventory. I'm gonna just stick that in the inventory because I'm finding it. I put it out because I wanted them to build. But and I still want them to build, but we'll put it back out when we need them to build, because they just keep going and crafting autonomously when I don't want them to. And they're not crafting what I want them to craft, because I want them to craft pots and planters is what I really would like. So we're going to just sell these frogs. And, I mean, I could just sell in this neighborhood and not go to the flea market, and then that way, you know, one of them can help look after Arabella, or be up there to help handle Arabella. Arabella, if you just are around, is easy enough to look after the toddler. She just puts some food out. They can eat by themselves if you put it out for them. And they can do some things with the tablet and stuff to build their skills. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. I don't know if that's... I can hear it in my voice, but I'm not sure whether the microphone will pick it up. So, let's see. I'm not sure. I think we're best just to stay here, to be honest, because Arabella is not in the best shape, and I want to get Dimitri skilled up. So I am going to be back once I have Andi set up for doing the street sale, and we will see how they do in selling pictures today. So a little while later, Andi has the street sale set up to go. Excuse me. I did have her collect some snow globes and posters before she started. And a little Arabella had a potty accident, so she's sad, but she was also a little hungry, so I had Dimitri, grab some food for both of them, and they're watching some TV together, which will help build Arabella's imagination skill. So, and once they're done, I will have Dimitri do his programming, making the mobile app that will help with the aspiration. So why don't we chat? Do a cheerful introduction. And we may as well... No, that's not the gathering we want to start. Dimitri's club. We may as well start that gathering. Did we just sell something? We did. We got 5,000. I have 100% markup on it. I have been finding that 200% does work, but it does take a little longer to sell them, and 100% is reasonable. So I put the most valuable ones on for this go round, and we do have some more paintings in the inventory that we can add once these ones are sold. And it would be good if we sold them so that, like I said, our bills won't be as high tomorrow, because we live in a penthouse now, so our bills are based off of our value and not off of a flat rent amount. I don't know who this is that's here, because they're not here. That's more what I mean. I don't know why they're showing up as being here when they're not. So it doesn't seem to be able to do. She's not here. Chat with Saya. I'm just looking to see where she is. I might have to reset Andi later after the sale. So let me just go in. She's doing the sale. She sold one painting. Let's check on Dimitri. She's talking to Arabella. He wants to tell a joke. I wonder whether we can tell a joke to a toddler. Let's try. Funny? Tell a funny story. That may not count as a joke because it's not a joke. It's a funny story. So he wants to buy a talking toilet. Okay, well, perhaps on Monday after the bills have come, we will do that. So we are going to have him actually... Oh, there's Axel. Oh, and he's just come in. Oh, we sold another painting for 5,600. Very good. I'm going to have him ponder moves. And I guess we can... I guess he's just coming in. Even though it said he wanted to ask. And that's fine. I just thought I had to say yes, which is why I was... doing that, checking to see whether sometimes when they come you have to say yes to what they actually want to do, but in his case he seemed to just come in. So I still haven't fully decided whether we should have him move in. Oh, Arabella, is she having a nap or a sleep? She's sleeping. So once he's pondered moves and become focused, which is one way. Oh, we sold another painting for 7,032, so that must have been one of our more expensive paintings on the wall. So now I want him to program, make that mobile app. That takes quite a while, so we're just gonna start. We're gonna listen to some music. So we'll keep him, and let's go check in on Andi and see what's left on the wall, or the portable art gallery. She's got 2 paintings left, and this one is worth 5. That's our most expensive painting, 5,428, and then we have one for 25.99. I think if this sale ends, we'll restock before we start another one, because we have more paintings in our inventory. Oh, she's getting a little hungry. And whenever she's talking just on her own. She doesn't seem to be... When I tried to do the introduce, that didn't seem to work. And sometimes I find it works when you're tending, and other times it doesn't. Oh, she's leaving. I'll just stop chatting. Is this who we're talking to? Yeah. And looks like he's... Be hugged. Oh, our sale's over. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stock the table, which means I have to stop tending the table to restock it. And then we are going to tend. Try and tend. We can't trigger now. We are. Start the street sale, and we'll keep the same 100% markup. And we are going to... I'm just curious. So there is one more painting that we didn't get on here. So let's check in. Well, Arabella's sleeping, but she... Mainly she's sleeping, and I guess the bath didn't work out because I had actually asked Dimitri to give her a bath. But you know, she's sleeping, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just speed through this a little bit, and hopefully we'll have a successful sale. Can we chat? Ask for small loan. Heartfelt compliment. Oh, he's reached level 8. He's better at hacking. Oh, we sold a painting. 4,140. It's a good thing we didn't do a 200% markup, because we don't seem to be selling very quickly. Perhaps that's because we should have gone to the flea market. We're just not tending the table. Tend. Maybe we need to swap and have Dimitri come down, because what are his needs like? they're much better. He has to go to the bathroom, but he could do that before he came downstairs. But she's hungry. She needs to go to the bathroom. She needs to have a shower. Yeah, she's not doing as well. Maybe we'll get her through this version of the street sale, and then we'll swap and have Dimitri come down. Oh, poor little Arabella's up, and she's very sad. Oh, she had another nightmare. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check in on Arabella. Oh, did Axel break that? Oh, I think you're gonna have to come and fix that. So you're gonna go potty? Or did that get broken at the party last night and I just only am noticing it now? I'll have to look when I go over this and see if it's not broken at the beginning of this recording, if I can tell. She wants to talk to a stranger from Inquisitive Trait. And she does have to, she's still tired, because of course she has to, so I'm going to have her play Sim Shape, because that's really, she needs to get that thinking up to 3, even though she's tired. And let's check in on Andi. That street sale is almost over. And she has not sold any more, apart from that one that she sold near the beginning of the sale. Just going to make her bills higher, their bills higher. Let me check if they have the frugal trait. Yeah, she has frugal. I don't know if Dimitri has enough points to get frugal, and they both have frugal. Okay, and you can only get frugal once you're a teen or older. Oh, we sold another painting. Yay, 5,198. Okay, so now what we're going to do is... What, is he tense from... Oh, he needs video games, and he stopped playing. Maybe the thing broke, but we just fixed it, so I can't imagine it's broken. So you know what, dear girl? You're gonna tend it. You are still tending. So you're gonna start a street sale. We're gonna swap out in a minute. First, I'm going to have Dimitri go to the bathroom. I'm gonna use the toilet, and then we're gonna have him go down and do some selling. And let Andi come up, poor girl. And I would have him play a little bit to get rid of this tense moodlet, but I don't think that's going to work very well. Wonder if we can do that. Under here, play a game. Play a game. When do you go back to work? 2 days still. So you don't work till Tuesday. He needs to get to level 5 anyways for the last tier of this. You need to be level 5 of the tech guru career. So we're not going to be quitting. And now why is she angry? Oh, because she's probably tired. Okay, you're going to read little Arabella to sleep. And hopefully she actually sleeps through the night, because she hasn't managed to get up to level 3 of the... Oh, we sold 2 paintings. Yay. Let's get rid of that. And I'm going to try reading her to sleep. We sold our really expensive painting. Look at that. How many paintings do we have left? That's the one I really wanted to sell. 1764, 1134. Girl really has to go to the bathroom and is hungry. Can we sell another painting? I don't know that we're going to push it any further. Is he reading to her? Read to child. Good. Oh, we sold another painting. Very good. And this is actually one of our cheapest paintings. Okay, I think you need to clear the table and the street sale early. Is there a... There's one right here. You're going to use the bathroom. We'll just leave that wall right where it is. And I'm going to have her just go here because she has to go really badly, and I don't know how long it'll take her. Probably because going up in the apartment doesn't actually take that long, because the elevators don't actually aren't actually usable. So has he finished reading to her? Yes, and he's fixing it. It's broken. And you may as well scavenge for parts. Excuse me. And I wouldn't be surprised if these frogs are ready to be bred. Now I'm going to have him go tend the table. So we have Dimitri viewing the inventory. His paintings aren't worth so much. So I'm going to... We really only have the one painting left. I don't know that's worth... No, we have 2 paintings left. So we're going to put that one here. And then we're going to take that one. Now this one is worth $5.95. Not sure what. He must have ordered some food. View inventory. Pull those paintings here. Stock table. And once he stocks the table, we're going to tend the table. Tend the table. Start street sale. So we have all the paintings on here. I'm going to sell... I was going to sell that, but I just want to make sure that we have some. I assume we do. So we'll leave them down here selling. Check in on Andi. She is having a shower. She's singing in the shower. And I did say let's check these frogs because I figured we could breed them. And I don't remember that we sold a painting. So I did sell them in... sorry, I didn't sell them. I did breed them in Dimitri's inventory. And we do have dragon fruits. So we're going to sell these. These are obviously from the Romance Festival. And we have chrysanthemums. So we will sell those. And there's lilies. We're selling a few paintings. Maybe because they're not as expensive. That 80 was just from selling. And the bird of paradise is right there. Kind of need the the gardener to come. And then roses. We have roses, so we'll sell those. Just again, so we don't have them in our... hopefully it's not too late. I don't know exactly when it ticks over, as I've said before. So how are we doing? I hear a lot of clicking, and I know some of that's the money I'm selling. He's got 1 painting left. And it's worth $5.95. Well, if it sells before the end of the street sale, then it was meant to be sold. And if it doesn't, then we will probably just put it up on the wall. That's from selling the frog. Well, I wonder if either of these two will buy this painting. We have very little time left on this, and we did. We sold the last painting. Okay, so it's time to put in inventory and go back home. Well, it's the middle of the night and Dimitri is home. I did have him collect a couple of posters, so I'm just going to sell them. And I think that's really it. We made quite a lot of money in this part. And tomorrow we will probably buy him the talking toilet he wanted to buy. She had... maybe we'll keep that one. It's worth 65. And I guess I need to figure out who broke the... when the dollhouse got broken. But I still was debating about having Axel move in, but I do need to learn his last trait, because when he aged up, he gained a new trait, and it kind of depends on what that trait is, whether we would want to have him move in. And I don't know whether we should have Andi try for, have her whim of trying for a baby right away, or if she should get her to maybe start a job and have her do that first. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.